driving the 22, which has the Harman Kardon sound system on the sport trim level. And now in 23, the sport trim level doesn't have it. You have to go to the Sport Tech, the Canadian Sport Tech, in order to get the Harman Kardon. But the car is currently on a lease, so being not sure if I'm gonna buy it out, I'm holding off on that decision, because those skirts are pretty expensive. They do look awesome. And on the bumper I did put the OEM exhaust finishers, so it's a stainless steel piece, goes right above the exhausts. You guys will see that in just a couple of minutes. Wasn't tested or driven that way, but anyways, newer versions of this infotainment system on the Outback, Legacy, a couple of other cars have individualized buttons. So as soon as you hit here, it turns on, it does this. It turns on or reduces or increases the heated seats. And so hopefully Subaru comes up with a patch for that. Enjoyed this drive. I covered a few points already in my night drive video from a few days ago, so I didn't have too much to talk about from the inside of the car, but just wanted to give you this other point of view and hopefully more stability to the camera than what I had before. Let me know what you guys think of this setup, this angle, what else you want me to talk about, what else you want me to show. And let's check out the bumper now. The rear bumper with my ETS axle back and the exhaust finishers. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so unfortunately I didn't get a chance to wash the car, but as I promised, here is the back. So other than my winter wheel setup right there, which I've already shown in a previous video, and I haven't done a video in a long time, so figured this is the right time to give an update. So 3 things that I've done since would be the axle back exhaust. So as you can see, this is the ETS axle back exhaust. This is actually the muffled version. Maybe I fooled you, judging by the sound from inside. But anyways, this is the muffled version with, I think it's the 3 or 3.5 inch outlet, and double walled. So it looks OEM plus, just protrudes a bit more. I think it's the perfect look, and I also like it for the sound. So that's really great. So and the axle back was, just to talk a bit about it, was a very easy sort of installation. Let's see if I can show. So down there's just 2 bolts holding the left side and the right side of each of these mufflers. It's just 2 bolts on each side. You take them out. You can lift the car or drive it on ramps. I backed it up on ramps, some plastic ramps, and just undid the 2 bolts, put the new part in, and then the 2 bolts go back in. Other than that, we have the exhaust finisher from Subaru. So this is an OEM accessory. I also installed it on my own. Again, I just backed the car up on ramps to give me a bit like more clearance and an easier way to work on it, but you don't have to do that. You can do that with the car just on the ground. And this is a stainless steel finish. It's made in Japan. The entire thing goes on pretty easily, but it actually took longer to put the exhaust finishers on than the ETS axle back, than the mufflers. The reason for that is those 2 bolts are actually, they are real, but they don't, they're not the structural part that holds it to the bumper. Underneath there, you'll see 3 bolts, and those are the screws that actually help it hold on to the bumper. There's a little bit of drilling that you gotta do, so it's straightforward enough, but maybe not as straightforward as it looks. It's not just 3M tape. There's a little bit more to it, but again, easy enough, I would say. And finally, the 3rd brake light, plus dust. Sorry about that. And let me actually turn on the light so that you guys can see that. Now I turned off the flashing function. It looks like it's flashing, but it's not. That's just because of the video. But anyways, this looks pretty awesome. So when you put on the brakes, it just goes a bit brighter. By default, it flashes a few times, but that's like the F1 mode. But I don't like that. I think it's distracting. I don't see the point of it. So I removed that feature. It's pretty easy to, or disabled it. It's pretty easy to disable. So yeah, 3rd brake light, exhaust finisher, and axle back mufflers. Just to get rid of a bit of this black plastic here in the back. What do you guys think? Would you do the same with your WRX? Would you do something different other than just painting the whole thing? Let me know what you think, and what else you might want to see for this WRX. Cheers.